Howdy, another day of the build in the garage on the workbench. And today I'm going to be adding the hardware and assembling the frame. So we're going to be combining the legs and the stretchers together. And we might even try a dry fit of the tabletop if we get that far. Let's see what we can do. For starters, I've laid out my wood for the legs right here. And I've marked sides for the long face. And then for the short face right there, and then these two on this side. And now I need to just mark out where the holes will be drilled, so that way I can make sure that these things are going to come together like in the plans. Okay, well I just finished drilling these counter bores with this 1/4 Forster bit, and now I'm going to drill through with this 3/8 brad point bit right through the center. And I've propped up my logs and put a sacrificial sheet of plywood inside just to catch in case the drill goes through, so I don't mar my workbench. A short time later, I finally finished drilling all 16 holes. These are the holes for the short side, long side, and I did the top and bottoms as well. So I'm ready to thread the legs with the stretchers and put the frame together. I've got this 6' 3/8 rod and a bunch of hardware in here for my assembly. Now I'm just dry fitting everything together like this, down low. I'm going to take my 3/8 rod and measure it out for cutting. I may have cut this threaded rod just a little bit too short, which is a huge bummer because it's like critical that it needs to be the right size. So I might have to just drill out a little bit with the Forster bit, or the Foster bit, with the Foster bit, in order to make it so that way this is the right length again. I'll need to drill dowel holes on the stretchers, and then use the dowel center punch finder to find where I need to drill the dowel hole on this side. Completed both of the ends and with those 4 stretchers, and now I have the 4 long stretchers to do. I didn't film much of it because it was a little bit difficult, but I just want to go over what I'm going to be doing and then just let the camera sit there in high speed. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my dowel holes on this side, all 4 of those, and then my dowel holes on this side for the long stretchers. After that, I'm going to insert the rod into the lower groove on both sides, on all 4 of them, and glue in the dowels on this side and stick these stretchers in, and then glue in the dowels on the other side and plop this down on top of it. Once I got them knocked together a bit, I will start wrenching them together, and I can put the table upright and finish off tightening the boards, or tightening the rods. I'm gonna have to call it a wrap for today. I just finished the framing and it is looking really good. Took a little bit of tweaking. I cut the threaded rods short on a couple of them, and so I had to go back and yank it out a little bit in order to re-drill the holes. A little bit of a pain, so I'd say keep them a little bit long and then worry about cutting them after if they're sticking out too much or just right to the end. Let's take a look at it.